What if the key to healing your body, shifting your emotions, and manifesting your dreams isn't in thinking harder, but in understanding the language your subconscious actually speaks? The conscious mind speaks in logic, but the subconscious mind speaks in symbols. From ancient myths to modern day dreams, from snakes to roses, from the sun to flowing waters, symbols bypass your inner critic and speak directly to the part of the mind that holds the power to change everything. Today, I'll show you how to use the symbolic language of your subconscious mind, not just to understand yourself better, but to create healing, mental clarity, and to manifest your desires. Stay tuned to hear more. Welcome to Break Free from the Burnout. I'm your host, Dr. Anastasia Chopelas, physicist turned energy healer. I'm here to help you make the quantum shifts to release the hidden blocks to your success. Your next breakthrough starts now. Years ago, I was deeply involved in geophysical research, running high-pressure experiments, yes, material squeezed between two diamonds, to analyze complex mineral vibrations with lasers and light. When my results didn't make sense at first glance, I did something that's become a pattern in my life. I distracted myself for a while. Back then, I would go for a run at lunchtime, not just to blow off steam, but to think without thinking, basically dreaming while awake. There are lots of activities that you can do this with, like driving or painting an image. But back then, I'd first think of the experiment lightly, just what didn't make sense, then let it go while I focused on running. My breath, my pace, my movement. And somewhere during that rhythm, answers would rise, but not as words, but as images or intuitive structures. I've heard it said that you can't do math while running, which is analytical and logical. I've tested it, it's true. I'm very fast with math. The running slowed my mind down so much that I couldn't do it anymore. Try it sometime. What came to me during those runs were images which were symbols from my subconscious. I used this method often whenever I got stuck. I'd move away from the problem and boom, the answer showed up. This is how insight works for me. It bubbles up from deep within, from a part of the mind that doesn't operate in language, but in patterns, feelings, and metaphors. Later, when I transitioned into healing work, the same process repeated, whether I was helping someone restore their nervous system or process long-held trauma, symbols came first. I'd see a rose absorbing stuck energy, or the sun straightening organs back into harmony. I wasn't making it up. I was tapping into a language older than words and far more precise. Later, I discovered this is not magic or woo, it's science. You might be wondering how you can use symbolism to work with your own subconscious, to heal, to shift your energy, or to manifest something new. Here are a few simple, science-rooted ways to get started. Number 1, know why it works. Your subconscious doesn't understand the words the way your conscious mind does. It speaks in images, feelings, and associations. It controls over 99% of your autonomic, bodily, and behavioral functions. Symbols create a direct access point to your limbic brain and deeper neural networks. They provide clarity in the form your subconscious understands instantly. Number 2, pair imagery with movement. One of the most effective ways to surface insight is through rhythmic, repetitive movement, like walking, running, or even washing the dishes. In my lab days, I made multiple breakthroughs during my lunchtime jogs. I'd set a problem in my mind and then let go. Without fail, the solution came through during or shortly after the run, often in symbols or images. This works because the rhythmic movement dampens the prefrontal cortex, your logical mind, allowing the brain's default mode network, the source of creative, intuitive problem solving, to engage. Number 3, use symbols in healing visualizations. In my healing work, I don't rely on abstract affirmations. I use precise imagery such as roses to absorb negative energy or emotional debris, the sun as a representation of coherent golden life force energy, floating down a gentle creek to represent the path of least resistance, visualizing a specific organ structure in its healthy state, functioning as it should. The end result must be visual and specific. Your subconscious mind needs a clear destination to move toward and create. Number 4, make manifestation visual, not verbal. Wanting $10,000 is not the same as seeing 10 crisp $1,000 bills in your hand or watching yourself deposit them at the bank. Imagery creates activation across sensory and motor pathways, influencing both psychology and behavior. It becomes a mental rehearsal, just like elite athletes use to train their bodies without physical movement, imagining themselves crossing the finish line first. The clearer the image, the faster your subconscious can help you align with it. Number 5, track symbols that arise spontaneously. Whether in dreams, meditation, or moments of deep thought, symbols often surface on their own. Don't dismiss them. Instead, ask, what was I feeling or processing when this image appeared? What might it be trying to show me about my current state of mind or my next step? My dreams had recurring images that helped me understand my emotional state or what I needed to solve next. For example, I dreamt of a tidal wave that washed away the dirt and debris off of a beach, which to me represented cleansing and release of old ways that weren't serving me. The key in your dreams, for example, is to paying attention to what you felt after the dream. Was it relief, freedom, joy, stress, or anxiety? It will tell you the significance of the symbol. Even a single recurring image can hold the key to deep insight or transformation if you learn to engage with it intentionally. Symbolism isn't woo, it's wiring. It's the way your subconscious organizes, stores, and communicates information directly to you. If you're not seeing the shifts you want, whether it's in your health, your emotions, or your circumstances, it might be time to stop embracing logic and start working with what actually drives change. And if you want help clarifying your goals and tuning into your subconscious through powerful imagery and energy alignment, I invite you to book a complimentary call with me. Let's find the symbols that will move your healing or your business forward fast. Go to scientifichealer.com/quantum. Did you enjoy today's broadcast? Give it a thumbs up or 5-star rating, share it with your friends, and be sure to subscribe to my channel. Thank you for listening. Resources and show notes are available at breakfreefromtheburnout.com. Until next time, I'm Dr. Anastasia Chopelas, sending you golden healing light and success vibes on your journey to becoming aligned, confident, and prosperous. Your gifts are so needed in this world.